Welcome back, folks. I'm Soopa-Dave. Today, I'm feeling a little goofy. I figure I'd show you guys how I do my videos. Um, that being said, this is just a bonus video to have fun with. And maybe if somebody's new at making videos, uh, this might help them out. Because I actually used to make my videos on PC, believe it or not, and it took a lot longer. Now, that being said, I do have a lot of fun making videos, guys, and this is kind of behind the scenes for you guys on how I make a lot of videos because as you guys know, some days in the past with updates or events, like the Christmas one where they brought the decorated fish back, I did 26 videos in one day. No, 29. It's a lot of videos to do on one day. But anyway, guys, I'm doing the canal guides, right? As you can see here. Uh, I'm doing them. So I figured I would show you guys. I already got partway through. I'm going to be doing the next one here with you guys. It will be the Northern Pike Guide for the canal. And I figured I'd just bring you with and show you how I do it. If you don't want it, if for some people this might be interesting, for some people they're probably like, what the heck, I don't care. That's fine too. I understand that. That being said, I actually make all my videos on PlayStation in Sharefactory, believe it or not, guys. I did it for years with all the fancy equipment on for PC. Had a bunch of cords all over the place and programs, and it was just a nightmare, right? Once I started doing a lot of videos, I realized very quickly I had to figure out a better way. I do Sharefactory now. This is a program right on PlayStation. And then for anybody wondering, generally, start to finish, depending on the video length, so if it's just a guide like a fish guide, outside of catching the fish and figuring the spots out, but assembling a video and putting it up on YouTube actually generally only takes me 5 to, I don't know, a half an hour. Like 5 minutes to a half an hour. If it's a really long guide, like a 20-minute video, it'll be probably about 20 minutes of editing, right? So, that being said, let's hop in. So, for me, I have templates already started that have, like, for example, my intro here and my outro along with my music already clipped in the back. I do that so that it saves me time and I just duplicate that project. I use these as templates that I do all the time. So we're going to go into the project here. We're going to throw in the clip of the Northern Pike, right? So one thing you guys notice at the end of all my Fishing Planet videos, I end the video showing the mark. That's partly for you guys and partly for me because when I go through these clips, it shows me exactly what one I need. So right here, as you can see, I've been doing these all in order here. That's bream, roach, eel, perch, eyed. You can see the eyed is right here, so we know the next one is Northern Pike. We're going to pull this one up. But before we do, I'm going to go into our back footage, and I'm going to go find the spots where we have Northern Pikes to put in the video to showcase me catching them. And as you guys can see, for the videos, I generally catch a bunch of fish. Even though this is my sixth time going around each lake and catching every fish in each map, you can still see I generally catch a bunch of fish before I make a video. So, even though this is the sixth time I've been to the canal and caught all the fish there multiple times, I still do it anyway to see if there's any changes. That being said, when I go to a new map, I never make a guide without feeling hyper confident that is the way to do it. When you guys watch my videos, I pride myself into knowing that I really do put a ton of effort into making them. I don't just catch one fish and then put out a guide saying this is how you do it, or catch a trophy and put out a guide calling it like that's the guide for the shark or whatever. So that being said, let's get into it. We've added our video stuff. The first thing I do, I go over here. I take my clip volume down on these two back here. Why is that? Because sometimes I catch these during stream or I don't have my mouth muted and I'm probably mouth breathing like an idiot, right? Um, all right. Well, I'm actually not mouth breathing in this clip. So, uh, also, there's going to be Video Dave and then my alter ego editing Dave that you're going to hear. So when I start playing this part, you guys will be able to hear this, me talking. Just remember that when I do this, that's the video Dave, not editing, my alter ego editing Dave. And for those of you guys that wonder, I really do like editing. Like this is what I started making videos honestly because I don't speak very well. And 4,000 videos later, I still don't, but I figured it would help me out. And then also, I liked editing. Outside of that, believe it or not, I don't like technology. I don't even like on my phone. So, that being said, here, let's get started with actual editing. So, we brought the clips in. We got the clips where we want them, and we have turned off the volume of these ones. Now, you would think, okay, let's start editing the video. That's actually not what I do. I actually pop back out. I go over to my um, screenshots and I make the thumbnail for the video. So I actually have templates for this as well, where I will just go in here, find my Northern Pike picture that you guys see. As you can see, there's a one right from stream. But as you guys can see, we'll put the Northern Pike one in. I will change the lettering here to Northern Pike. And, oh, I should probably use capitals, huh? Use some actual editing here, Dave. Now, so you guys will actually see me make the Northern Pike video. Actually, there's going to be two because I'm going to do one after this without talking. Actually, that lettering looks small. Let's bring that up a little bit. And what this is this is just a picture of the fish while it's in my net, right? The 3D pictures that the game offers. So, nothing fancy here. So, we'll use that as our thumbnail. I don't like to do fancy thumbnails. I like to make them clean looking and to the point, like everything else. I don't do clickbaity stuff or nothing. So we're going to throw this back here, add the screenshot, and then there's a button to make it our thumbnail. We'll do that, and then we are going to go over here and start editing now. Welcome back, folks, to Fishy Planet. I'm Soopa-Dave. As you can see there, I like making my videos as short as I can, so I'm going to clip out this beginning part that is obviously nothing there. Welcome. We'll back that up, take that out right there, and then from here on out, we'll add our support the channel thing because I feel like if I talk about liking and subscribing a video every time I do it, I am wasting your guys' time. If you guys come back to the channel, you guys will know that, oh, maybe I should subscribe to this guy. This is a guy that I keep watching. So I try not to make that in the video or talk about it in any of my videos, really, unless it's super important. Welcome back, folks, to Fishy Planet. I'm Soopa-Dave, and today here at the canal in the Netherlands, I'm going to show you how to catch the common Northern Pike. And you can use a 2.0 and small minnows for these. Now, if you're trying to go for the young pike, which I've always in the past have had people ask about, these do come out the same way, but if not, I'll show you another spot. You can use a number 1 for the little ones. But small minnows, a lot of times you will catch this going for flounder and some other things as well, sometimes a zander. But that being said, you're going to spawn at Urban Paradise. We're just going to come here. Right next to this bush, as you guys can see, is where you can get your young ones. I will show you that mark in a second. But for your regular pike, you just toss them out right here. So if you guys are wondering, I'm going to pause quickly. I'm just making sure that when I'm doing this, it's harder to talk and do stuff in the game than you guys would think. Particularly for me, because my brain works way faster than my mouth does, contrary to what you guys would think. So a lot of times I'll either forget something, not mention a metric unit, or something to that nature. Also, I want to make sure the audio and video is recording right. Like, you could have a lot of hiccups happen. Now, like I said, I'm going to do a second video where I don't stop it, and I'll just show you guys me editing it start to finish. And you guys will see how quick this process actually is for me. This is a much slower process right now while I'm talking to you guys. It normally goes pretty darn quick, all right? For the small pike, as you can see, pretty easy to get out there. You won't even get much of the regular commons, but for the bigger commons, you're going to go here 425 and negative 438. And you can use a titanium leader because they can bite you off if on very rare occasions. Anyway, hopefully this helps you guys out. We'll see you next time. Have a good one, folks. Even 4 or 5 thousand, we're gonna clip the end of that off the part, but even after about 4 or 5 thousand, well, it's probably 5 or 6 thousand videos now, I still can't stand the sound of my voice, and I cringe every time I hear it. So this part, I don't show the whole part of catching the fish. I just want you guys to see, yep, I caught it exactly what I said, where I said, with what I said. So there's no point in making this long, and we'll just do this until it pops up on the screen. We don't want to waste people's time, and then we'll cut the back end off of it. Same thing for the second one. I actually think I caught 4 or 5 of these, but I'm only gonna put 2 of them in the video because, again, I don't want to make a longer video to waste time for you guys. We're gonna clip that one out too a little bit, and there we go. And then we'll pull the music up now. And we did check everything already on the normal part of the talky bits of the video. So right here, we're just going to go ahead and see how the end comes together now. Have a good one, folks. And then from here on out, I just render the video and I will BRBs quick, guys. So now for this last one here, I'm actually going to do this without talking so how you guys can see how I normally do it. I'm not going to speed it up. All I'm going to do here is bring you with, I'm going to mute my mic as we do the trophy goby. For me, by the way, this is Saturday night. I do edit and make videos pretty much every day. I do generally 2 to 3 videos, maybe a live stream every day. So, it has a tendency to be pretty busy. So, that being said, I'm going to do the trophy goby. So, I'm going to mute my mic. And you guys can see also today I did all these videos, or I got the parts that I needed for these videos. So I know the footage is good. So you guys will see here, you'll see how it normally takes me and my efficiency now after as many videos as I've done. Let's get started here, folks. Welcome back, folks. We'll see you next time. Have a good one, folks. Hopefully this helps you guys out. We'll see you next time. Have a good one, folks. As you guys can see, that didn't take very long. I think that was about 3 minutes total, somewhere around there. It doesn't really matter. But you can see I've become pretty efficient over the years making videos. I think now I don't know how many videos I've made now because I have taken down some that are old, as you guys can tell. I will be taking down the old canal videos now because I've got an updated set here. So I'm continuing to update all my Fishing Planet videos. But you can see, pretty efficient for what it is. 3 minutes to make a video. Now, obviously, it's not that because I got a total because I still have to do the boring stuff that you guys don't like the descriptions, the tags, upload it to YouTube, that type of stuff. But for the most part, you guys can see kind of how I make a video. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. We will see you next time, folks. Have a good one.